Opal is one of the most unique and fascinating gemstones in the world, known for its captivating play of colors, which can range from vibrant reds and greens to soothing blues and purples. This gemstone, unlike any other, has an optical phenomenon known as play of color, where flashes of various hues seem to dance within the stone, shifting as the gem is moved or viewed from different angles. This characteristic has earned opal a place in both ancient lore and modern jewelry design. Opal is formed from a combination of silica and water, making it distinct from other gemstones that are composed of crystalline minerals. The process of opal formation begins when silica-rich water seeps into the cracks and voids in the Earth's surface. Over time, as the water evaporates, tiny silica spheres are left behind, stacking upon each other in a regular pattern. This unique structure is responsible for the gemstone's famous iridescence. When light hits these silica spheres, it is diffracted into a spectrum of colors, creating the dazzling effect that opals are so well known for. What makes opal truly stand out is its individuality. No two opals are exactly alike, making each stone a one-of-a-kind masterpiece of nature. This unpredictability has made opal a favorite among gemstone collectors, jewelers, and those who appreciate the natural beauty of the Earth's creations. Some opals exhibit bold, fiery flashes of color, while others might display a softer, more subtle palette. This diversity in appearance adds to the gemstone's mystique, giving it an almost magical quality. Historically, opal has been revered by many ancient civilizations. The Romans considered it to be a symbol of hope and purity, while the ancient Greeks believed it gave the power of foresight and prophecy to its wearers. In the Middle Ages, opal was thought to possess all the virtues and powers of every other gemstone, as its multitude of colors represented the entire spectrum of gems. This belief elevated opal to a status of supreme importance in many cultures. In fact, some even called it the Queen of Gems, because of its ability to display multiple colors simultaneously. In the modern era, opal continues to be a sought-after gemstone, both for its aesthetic appeal and its symbolic meaning. It is the birthstone for October and is often associated with creativity, emotional balance, and passion. Many believe that opal enhances imagination and brings out the artistic side of those who wear it. Its connection to water, as well as its ethereal appearance, has also led some to associate opal with the depths of the ocean, the cosmos, and other mystical realms. Despite its beauty, opal is also known for its fragility. The high water content in the stone makes it prone to cracking or losing its color if not properly cared for, and this delicate nature has contributed to the gem's aura of rarity and preciousness. As we will explore in the following chapters, the journey of opal from its formation deep within the earth to becoming a prized gemstone is as fascinating as the stone itself, full of geological wonder and human fascination. Opal's enchanting play of colors and diverse forms make it one of the most unique gemstones on Earth. Its appearance can vary dramatically depending on the conditions under which it was formed, leading to the classification of several distinct types and varieties. From the mesmerizing flashes of fire opal to the deep, mystical shades of black opal, each type offers a different expression of nature's artistry. Understanding the various categories of opal is crucial for both collectors and jewelry enthusiasts, as each type has its own unique value, rarity, and visual appeal. The most well-known and prized variety of opal is precious opal, which is characterized by its striking display of color. These colors, which can range from vivid reds and oranges to cool blues, greens, and purples, are the result of the diffraction of light through the stone's internal structure. Precious opal is the type most commonly used in fine jewelry, as it displays the brilliant play of color that has made opal so famous. Within this category, there are several subtypes. Black opal, considered the rarest and most valuable form of opal, black opal has a dark, almost black, body color that enhances the vibrant play of color on its surface. Black opals are primarily found in Lightning Ridge, Australia, a region that has produced some of the finest specimens in the world. The dark background provides a stark contrast to the bright flashes of color, making black opal highly sought after by gem enthusiasts and collectors. White opal, also known as milky opal, this variety has a light body color ranging from white to light gray. The play of color in white opal is often more subtle compared to black opal, but the softer, more ethereal appearance appeals to those who prefer a gentler aesthetic. White opal is more commonly found than black opal, especially in regions such as Coober Pedy in Australia. Crystal opal, Crystal opal has a transparent or semi-transparent body, which allows light to pass through the stone, intensifying the play of color. The clarity of crystal opal can range from clear to slightly milky, and this transparency often gives the stone an almost glowing appearance. Some crystal opals exhibit an extraordinary range of colors, making them highly prized by gem collectors. Boulder opal, found primarily in Queensland, Australia, boulder opal forms within ironstone boulders, creating a unique mix of opal and the host rock. Boulder opal often has a dark, earthy background, with flashes of brilliant color peeking through. This combination of opal and natural rock gives each stone a rugged, organic feel that appeals to those who appreciate the raw beauty of gemstones. Unlike precious opal, fire opal is renowned for its warm, fiery body color, which can range from vivid red to orange or yellow. Fire opal is mostly found in Mexico, particularly in regions like Querétaro, and it is sometimes referred to as Mexican fire opal. While it can sometimes display a subtle play of color, fire opal is prized more for its bold, bright hues. The transparency of fire opal can vary, with some stones being almost completely transparent, while others have a more opaque appearance. Fire opals are often cut into faceted shapes, unlike precious opals which are typically cut into cabochons, to enhance their fiery glow. Common opal, as the name suggests, is more abundant and does not display the play of color seen in precious opals. However, common opal can still be quite beautiful, often exhibiting a range of solid body colors, including shades of white, pink, blue, and green. Some varieties of common opal have a translucent, waxy appearance, while others may be completely opaque. Though it lacks the iridescence of precious opal, common opal is used in jewelry for its pastel tones and smooth, calming appearance. Within the category of common opal, there are several regional varieties. Peruvian opal, found in the Andes Mountains of Peru, this opal is typically a soft, milky blue or green and is often used in jewelry for its soothing, tranquil appearance. It is often seen in bead or cabochon form and is prized for its calming energy. Pink opal, mined in regions like Peru and Australia, pink opal has a delicate blush tone and is often considered a stone of love and healing. Its soft pink hue makes it a popular choice for delicate, feminine jewelry. While Australia has long been the dominant source of opals, Ethiopian opal has emerged in recent years as a significant and stunning variety. Ethiopian opals are often highly transparent with a vibrant, fiery play of color. These opals tend to have a higher water content than Australian opals, which can make them more prone to dehydration and cracking if not properly cared for. However, their intense color display, particularly in the case of Wello opal, from the Wollo province, has made Ethiopian opals highly desirable in the global market. Matrix opal is a unique type of opal that forms within the pores or grain of the host rock, rather than as solid seams or veins. In these opals, the play of color is distributed throughout the matrix of the rock itself. This type of opal is often found in areas like Queensland, Australia, where it forms in ironstone or sandstone. The intricate patterns and flashes of color within the rock make matrix opal a favorite among those who appreciate unusual and distinctive gemstones. Opal's striking beauty and mystical properties have captivated the imaginations of people across different cultures for thousands of years. Its play of color, shimmering with multiple hues, has given rise to legends, myths, and beliefs that have elevated opal from a mere gemstone to a symbol of magic, hope, and transformation. From ancient empires to modern societies, opal has been revered for its rarity and unique charm. Its historical significance and cultural uses reveal a deep connection between humans and this fascinating gemstone. Opal has long been associated with supernatural abilities, fortune, and foresight. In ancient Rome, opal was one of the most prized gemstones, often associated with hope, love, and purity. The Romans believed that opal held all the virtues of other gemstones because of its rainbow of colors, and it was commonly referred to as the Queen of Gems. Roman senators and aristocrats would gift opals to their loved ones, seeing them as symbols of loyalty and hope. Some even believed that opals could bring their owners good fortune and the power to predict the future. In ancient Greece, opal was considered a stone of prophecy and foresight. The Greeks believed that wearing opal could grant the ability to foresee future events. The stone's flashes of light were thought to be messages from the gods, and opal became a favored talisman for those seeking divine guidance. Opal was also associated with Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty, making it a symbol of romantic desire. Arabian mythology had its own interpretations of the gemstone. According to legend, opals fell from the heavens during lightning storms, and their radiant colors were imbued with the power of the skies. This link to lightning gave opal a connection to the divine, believed to contain the very essence of lightning within it. During the Middle Ages, opal's reputation reached new heights, with many believing that it contained the virtues of all precious stones combined. Since opals displayed a spectrum of colors, people assumed they embodied the powers of gemstones like rubies, sapphires, emeralds, and more. Opal became a favored amulet for anyone wishing to draw strength, wisdom, and protection from a single source. Opal was particularly favored by European royalty and nobility. It was thought to bring both good luck and the ability to ward off evil spirits. Wearing an opal was believed to keep the wearer safe from disease and misfortune, especially during times of plague. Queen Victoria of England was known to be an avid collector of opals, and her endorsement of the gemstone only further fueled its popularity. She often gifted opals to her family members as symbols of hope, love, and prosperity. However, in the late Middle Ages, opal's reputation took a darker turn. The novel, Anne of Geierstein, by Sir Walter Scott, published in 1829, played a significant role in the gemstone's decline in popularity. In the book, opal is described as an unlucky stone, associated with misfortune and death. The story fueled the belief that opal could bring bad luck, and for decades, the gem was shunned by many who feared its supposed curse. Despite the superstitions of the past, opal made a grand resurgence in the late 19th and 20th centuries. Opal deposits were discovered in Australia in the late 1800s, which would go on to become the world's leading source of precious opal. Australian opals, particularly the famed black opals from Lightning Ridge, dazzled the world with their deep, vibrant colors, solidifying opal's place as one of the most beloved gemstones. Art Deco jewelry designers in the early 20th century embraced the beauty of opal, incorporating the stone into intricate pieces that featured its brilliant play of color. Opal was set into rings, necklaces, and earrings, often surrounded by diamonds or other precious stones. Its association with creativity, imagination, and inspiration made it a favorite among artists and avant-garde fashion designers. The 1950s and 1960s saw a renewed fascination with opal, particularly with the rise of New Age beliefs and the mystical properties associated with gemstones. Opal became linked to emotional healing, creativity, and spiritual awakening. The stone was said to balance emotions, enhance intuition, and encourage artistic expression. As the birthstone for the month of October, opal was also celebrated by those born during the autumn season as a symbol of personal growth and emotional clarity. Opal's vivid colors and mysterious origins have made it a gemstone steeped in mythology across different cultures. In Australian Aboriginal lore, opals were believed to be the earthly manifestations of the rainbow serpent, a revered spiritual figure that was central to many creation stories. Aboriginal people believed that opals were the result of the serpent's footprint touching the earth, bringing rainbows and light into the stones. To this day, opals from Australia are sometimes referred to as rainbow stones, symbolizing both the beauty of nature and the divine. In Arabic mythology, opals were seen as stones imbued with heavenly fire. The flashes of color were interpreted as mystical sparks of divine origin. Opals were thought to have fallen to earth from the sky during thunderstorms, linking them to celestial phenomena. This belief in the stone's divine origins reinforced its status as a sacred object. In more modern symbolism, opal has come to represent emotional balance, creativity, and transformation. Many believe that opal brings out one's artistic side, allowing for greater self-expression and imagination. Opal is also seen as a stone of emotional clarity, helping the wearer to confront hidden feelings and embrace positive change. Throughout history, opal has been used in jewelry, religious artifacts, and decorative arts. Its shifting colors and unique patterns made it a favored choice for royalty and religious leaders alike. In ancient times, opal was often set into crowns, necklaces, and ceremonial garments as a symbol of divine favor or royal power. In modern times, opal has become a popular choice for fine jewelry, with designers using the gemstone to create rings, pendants, earrings, and bracelets. The versatility of opal, from the fiery hues of Mexican fire opals to the deep, iridescent blacks of Lightning Ridge black opals, allows for a wide range of design possibilities. Fashion icons and jewelry collectors alike continue to be drawn to the stone's unique aesthetic and rich historical legacy. Additionally, opal has been used in meditation practices and alternative healing. Many believe that the stone's connection to water, emotions, and light makes it a powerful tool for balancing energies, fostering inner peace, and enhancing spiritual growth. Whether used in meditation or simply worn as a personal talisman, opal is seen as a gem that connects its wearer to the natural world and the universe's deeper mysteries. While opal's mystique and historical allure have captured imaginations for millennia, the scientific mechanisms behind its mesmerizing play of color and structure are equally fascinating. Unlike most other gemstones, which derive their beauty from chemical impurities, opal's brilliance comes from its unique internal structure. To fully appreciate its splendor, we need to delve into the science of opal formation, its physical properties, and how these give rise to its dazzling array of colors. Opal is a mineraloid rather than a mineral because it does not have a crystalline structure. It is composed of microscopic spheres of silica stacked in a grid-like pattern, with water filling the spaces between these spheres. The exact amount of water in opal can range from 3% to 21%, though most opals contain about 6% to 10%. This composition makes opal different from many other gemstones, which are often defined by their specific crystalline structures and chemical compositions. The defining characteristic of opal, its ability to display a play of color, comes from the arrangement of these silica spheres. In precious opal, the silica spheres are stacked in a highly ordered, lattice-like structure, which causes light to diffract as it passes through the stone. This diffraction breaks the light into different colors, creating the brilliant rainbow-like flashes that opal is known for. In contrast, common opal lacks this ordered arrangement of silica spheres, which is why it does not exhibit the same play of color. The specific colors that appear in an opal depend on the size of the silica spheres. Smaller spheres, about 150 nanometers, produce blue and violet colors, while larger spheres, 250 to 300 nanometers, produce red and orange hues. This variance in color is why some opals display multiple hues simultaneously, while others may show a dominant color or a more subtle range. There are two primary categories of opal, precious opal and common opal. While both are composed of silica and water, their internal structures and appearances differ significantly. Precious opal. This is the type of opal that displays the famous play of color. The ordered arrangement of silica spheres creates the diffraction of light, which results in a vibrant display of colors. Precious opals can be further classified based on their body color and pattern, leading to categories like black opal, white opal, boulder opal, and fire opal. Black opal, known for its dark body color, which enhances the play of color, black opal is considered the rarest and most valuable type of opal. The contrast between the dark base and the vibrant colors gives it a striking appearance. White opal, white or light opal has a pale, milky body color, which often results in a softer, more subdued play of color compared to black opal. It is more abundant and thus less expensive. Boulder opal. Found in Australia, boulder opal is unique because it forms within ironstone. The natural matrix of the ironstone can often be seen on the back or sides of the opal, providing a natural backing that enhances the colors. Fire opal. While not always displaying a play of color, fire opal is prized for its fiery orange, red, and yellow body colors. Most fire opals come from Mexico, and their bright, translucent appearance gives them a distinct look. Common opal, also called potch, common opal does not exhibit the play of color found in precious opals. Instead, it comes in a variety of solid hues, such as pink, yellow, brown, or blue. While common opal lacks the visual drama of its precious counterpart, it is still appreciated for its subtle beauty and is often used in carvings and jewelry. Opal's formation is a result of a slow and delicate process that can take millions of years. Opal forms in sedimentary environments, often in areas where silica-rich solutions move through cracks and voids in rocks. These solutions, usually the result of weathering or volcanic activity, contain silica dissolved in water. Over time, as the water evaporates, the silica is deposited in layers, eventually forming opal. The most famous opal fields, particularly those in Australia, are the result of ancient inland seas. Millions of years ago, large areas of central Australia were covered by a vast inland ocean. As this sea gradually dried up, it left behind silica-rich deposits, which formed the opals that Australia is famous for today. It is estimated that nearly 95% of the world's opal supply comes from Australia, particularly regions like Coober Pedy, Lightning Ridge, and Andamuka. The process of opal formation is so slow that many opals contain traces of fossilized plant or animal matter, which was encased in the silica as the stone formed. Fossilized opals, also known as opalized fossils, are highly prized by collectors. These specimens are unique in that they preserve the shape and details of ancient organisms, but with the added beauty of opal's colors. The primary reason opal stands out from other gemstones is its play of color. This optical phenomenon occurs when light enters the stone and interacts with the organized silica spheres inside. As light passes through the silica structure, it is bent and diffracted, causing the light to break into its component colors, similar to how a prism works. This process is called diffraction. The angle of viewing is crucial to the colors seen in an opal. As the opal is moved or rotated, the colors can shift and change, creating a dynamic and ever-changing visual effect. This is why opals seem to come alive in different lighting conditions or when viewed from different angles. The intensity of the play of color depends on the size of the silica spheres and how well they are packed together. In some opals, the colors are bright and cover the entire surface of the stone, while in others, the play of color may be more subtle and confined to certain areas. Another important feature in opals is their fire, which refers to the brightness and intensity of the play of color. The more vivid and saturated the colors, the higher the fire, and thus the more valuable the opal. The presence of red is often the most desirable in opals, as red is typically the rarest and most intense color seen. Opal is a relatively soft gemstone, ranking 5.5 to 6.5 on the Mohs hardness scale, which makes it more fragile compared to harder stones like diamonds or sapphires. Its high water content also makes it vulnerable to drying out, cracking, or becoming brittle if exposed to extreme conditions. This phenomenon is known as crazing. Therefore, opals require extra care to maintain their beauty. Moisture. Opals should be stored in a humid environment or placed with a small container of water to prevent dehydration. In regions with very low humidity, opals can dry out and develop cracks. Temperature changes. Sudden temperature fluctuations can cause stress within the stone, leading to cracking or crazing. Opals should not be exposed to direct sunlight for long periods or to freezing conditions. Cleaning. Opals should be cleaned with a soft cloth and mild soapy water. Avoid harsh chemicals or ultrasonic cleaners, as these can damage the stone. Additionally, opals should be protected from hard knocks and scratches by being set in protective settings or worn with care.